XA, and this is a trade breakdown on XAUSD, also known as gold. How I backed 5RR, literally 5.4R. Okay, so this is how I took the trade. As you can see, price literally created a gap here. There's a gap over here, and as we all know, gap trading, when price literally creates a gap in the market, okay, see, this is the gap. Okay, price literally comes back to fill the gap, then moves upwards. Okay, it fills the gap. It's like a fair value gap. Okay, it's like a fair value gap. Price comes back to fill the gap, then moves upwards. So that was the same thing I was expecting. When price comes, it fills, taps into the gap, then starts its movement upwards. That was the same thing I was looking at. But unfortunately for me, I missed the actual move. Okay, I missed the actual move. That is from here, this area, as price filled the gap, I missed the move. So I waited, okay, because I knew there was a breaker block over here of which price reacted to. At this level, price reacted to. So immediately there was a pullback. Okay, price had already broke structure. That is an incomplete pullback and created an inducement for me. So I marked my inducement, and already I had my significant level. Okay, I had my significant level. That is my key level. A key level is a strong support or a strong resistance level. Okay, I had it already marked down. This is a line I've literally used a couple of times. Okay, so when I mark it and price react to it, or I see a reaction, see I've marked a key level like this, and price comes back, breaks it, comes to retest it, I don't really delete it from the chart. Okay, I expect that when price comes back to it, it's going to react. It's either going to break it or come back to retest it. Okay, so that was the same thing I did, and price literally came back to this significant level. And normally when price makes a move, okay, it literally took out inducement. So this is what it did. It came, took out the low, broke structure. Okay, broke structure. So this is a new low, or a valid low that we can put our stops. Price came back to pull back, created an inducement, okay, and came back to take out the inducement. This is the incomplete pullback I'm talking about. But fortunately for us, there was a break of structure. Okay, so it broke structure. So this is the break of structure. Price came back to take it out. Then I took my entry from here. Unfortunately, it aligned, this other block over here aligned with my significant level. Okay, it aligned with it. Then I took my entry from here up. Okay, so this is literally it. As you can see, this literally, I took an advantage of a pullback. Okay, as you can see, it even aligned with the other block over here. You can see another block marked vividly. Okay, this is another block, and this is an inducement. That is an incomplete pullback. Always I tell you, an inducement is in a V shape, or this is in a bullish scenario, it's in a V shape, and in a bearish scenario, it's in a sort of N shape. Okay, a V that is inverse. Okay, so this is what happened. Price literally, this is just me taking advantage of a pullback, made use of this other block over here which aligned with my key level, then up. I targeted the previous low, you see, as you can see over here. So this is it. Price tapped into the gap over here, moved, came back to react with this breaker block, reacted. I didn't take advantage. Okay, I could have tapped, took a sell from here. Okay, but I waited because the buy was the direction I was looking at. My bias was literally a buy bias, as you can see, and price came back to take out the inducement, tapped into my descent. So my stops was below here, as you can see. My stops was a little below this low because I knew this was a valid low. Okay, that is how we do it. You just find a level, a strong level, then you take your stops, or you put your stops behind. That is how we do it. I literally even caught the same trade, but I didn't take it. I marked it. That was monitoring price. As price took our liquidity over here, this is a sweep, so which makes this low a valid low. Okay, a sweep of liquidity over here, and price literally used this Quasimodo candle. This is a Quasimodo candle. That is a sweep candle. Price literally used this sweep candle, and this is how inducement literally broke structure. So if I'm to take my entry here, I'm going to target this previous high over here. I would have smashed TP over here. Okay, so if I'm to take an entry here, then to target this previous high, and my stops would be a little bit closer here. That is literally 5 RR. Okay, I'm good to go. Okay, that is how we do it. You just get one model, then you just stick to it. It repeats itself in the market. A model that really repeats itself to the market. Okay, that is literally structure and liquidity. Okay, then you stick to it. You take advantages of pullbacks. You would really know how to take advantages of pullback if you really understand trending markets. Okay, how price pulls back into premium and discount levels and all of these things. So thank you guys for watching. This is literally a trade breakdown. I hope you've learned something. Subscribe, keep sharing. Thank you. Boom.